I'm stunning.
I'm running. If I get the Starburst, he's dead. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! You killed both! You killed both!
Just
You killed
Twilight.
both!
Oh, Twilight Devastations! Let's go! Twilight Devastations back! Let's go! Holy moly, man! Now the question is, do you want to do that too? Well, I got the recipe for you. So today we're gonna go over the build that I'm playing in that clip, and then kind of just like the quote-unquote one-shot build that I've been playing. It is one-shotty, but it's also pretty good for sustained damage as well. If you you don't, you can obviously play it to the max with the meme. But anyway, yeah, that game we absolutely smashed. Let me just pause it here. I'm just gonna pause it here for a second here. She's dead. 43, 44 at the same time. Bing, bing, bada, boom. I was running Blessing of Summer with this, but that's regardless. Blessing of Summer is these little numbers over here, those extra 20s, a little 18 over here and whatnot, but that doesn't matter. The point is those 44s and 43s, the 50s. I've hit up to 54k playing this, doing the most damage I've ever seen in my life, and I've literally been having so much fun with it. So I'm going to go over the build that we are playing for this, okay? So, going into gear, we are going full verse mastery as much as possible. We are still sticking with the tier set as well. So we got tier helm, we got neck verse mastery, tier shoulders, verse mastery, tier. We have verse haste here. You could go crit if you'd like. Verse mastery, weapon, normal trinket, crit badge. We're running dream binders with verse mastery on it. Dream binder is important for the extra starfall and starfall damage, which mastery all works with this mastery. If you guys don't know, mastery works by increasing your eclipse damage, and all Starfall, Star Surge, and Star Burst are all astral, which benefit from both. So if you happen to incarn or in Celestial Alignment, you get both eclipses at the same time. That's a lot of damage. You get double the benefit. Verse Mastery Ring. We got Haste Verse Leg or Feet. Verse Mastery Legs. Unity Belt with Verse Mastery, Mastery Socket, and then our tier gloves. So that is our gear that we are rocking. As for the talents, we have Nature's Balance, Wild Charge, Garden Infinity. Nothing's really changed in there. This one is obviously a little interchangeable between Bash and Entangling Roots, depending on the comp that you're playing. When it comes to this row you can kind of be a little bit creative. If you're playing some one-shotty stuff, like I was kind of memeing a little bit in that video and that Q session, you can go Incarn. Even playing with like a Necro Warrior, which you get the Necro Banner and stuff, you can do some serious damage. You can run Incarn with that. Traditionally, I do like to still play Star-Lord just because the extra haste on the GCDs, you get a lot of haste if they're, you get 12% haste, and it's pretty high uptime on that. Stellar Drift, this is important for the Starfall damage, so if you're not just straight memeing, it does do a lot of damage as Starfall, so this is awesome. And on top of that, you can cast while moving. That's always fun. Fear of the Loon, we're going to take that just for the really fast AP generation over that time period during the burst. And yeah, PP talents, super important. Our Moonkin Aura for the extra crit. We have 12% crit on that. And then Starburst, obviously, for the star part. That's when that kind of comes hand in hand with Stellar Drift. This third one, you can kind of interchangeable. Alkanadav, Thorns, High Winds, Protector of the Grove, Disarm. Kind of whatever you're feeling for that matchup. But not really important for the damage-wise. Covenant, we are, of course, playing the Kieran Covenant because of the Mastery, okay? So you Kieran buff yourself because of the legendary, you're going to get an extra 210 mastery, and when you buff yourself again, you're going to get up to 56 now % mastery, extra 315, and you also get flat 15% bonus. So you get all this mastery, flat 15% bonus. It is the most ridiculous amount of mastery. You add a Starburst on top of that, and Star Surge and Incarn, like, just forget about it. Okay, as for the Covenant breakdown, what I'm actually running, I'm running Peligos for the extra mastery here. We have Fear of the Skies for the extra 8 damage on both sides. Well-honed Instinct, Adaptive Armor Fragment. Obviously, you can't play this in 2s if you don't have a healer, but for your healer, it's actually just 4% Intellect. Tireless Pursuit just for getting away. Celestial Alignment increase, so an extra 10 seconds of Celestial Alignment, and the last one is Innate Resolve. So nothing super crazy when it comes to conduits. I mean, these two do definitely benefit you a bit. I typically don't play the Kindred Deep Allegiance one for the Kindred Spirits thing because it reduces the cooldown of Kindred Spirits, which is great, but all of your other cooldowns are a minute between Fear of Balloon, your badge, your Root Beam, so it's like kind of no point in really doing the shorter cooldown one. You're better off just going with something else because you're not really going to go in between, otherwise it's going to kind of be a little scuffed. Okay, so from that, once you have your setup here, the damage is pretty simple. Really, all you're doing is getting starfalls. So let's say we're playing a threes match here, dotting up my targets. Doesn't even have to be perfect. What I typically like to do is I will double wrath to get the lunar eclipse so that you get that little beam going. I'll starfall around, see if we can scavenge up a starburst. Okay, we got one over here. So what I'll do is I'll pick up a starburst. Make sure I got it here. Make sure I don't run into these guys. I'll try to wait if I can to another starfall. I'll pop Incarn, Badge, Fury of Elune, and then just run at the target, and then just blow them up, and just spamming Star Surges at that point. I don't think the Starburst actually went off on this. And that's it. You get about like 8 stars. If you do it right, you get about 8 Star Surges in a row, and that's it, man. So you're gonna have a crap ton of Starfall damage. I mean, obviously this is extra targets, but no joke, the Starfall, like when I was doing this, especially with like a Necro Warrior, one Starfall cast, I maxed out at I think 95k. Just one cast on 3 targets in 3s. No pets, no nothing. Just on 95k, which is absolutely crazy. And you can hit some big Star Surges. I hit up to 54k so far in that, but that's about it. And then if you are kind of playing sustain in, you know, doing this over and over, like let's say you don't kill in the opener, it's really just keep up your dots, Starfall, and then I try to immediately Star Surge out of that so that I can keep up the 2-stack Dreambinder, so that my Starfall is constantly doing more damage. In between these goes, you know, trying to pick up Starburst, and obviously that'll work, but like pick up a Starburst here, throw my Star Surge, gonna cast while moving, cast my next Eclipse, you know, keep going the damage, and you could pop every minute. You could do the mini go, which is Fear of Elune, Badge, Alone Empowerment, cast away, constantly running Starburst into it. So the biggest thing is, like I said, is keeping up Starfall outside the burst windows. Keeping up Starfall. I'm gonna wait for my next Eclipse here, so make it a little easier to show you. Starfall, and then immediately Star Surge after, so I get 2 stacks. And if you want to try to keep up that 2 stacks if possible, so also Star Surge again, so you can maintain that 20% increase on Starfall the whole time. And all of that adds together for some big damn. And that's about it. Quick, easy, go to. Hope you guys enjoy. Ride out. See you the next one. Peace.